Hey, it's Vanessa London, your favorite BBW starlet, here with my very first YouTube channel. I feel like a nerd right now, but you know what? Now that I'm not so much in the industry, I'm gonna let it all out in this channel. You're gonna get to know about the industry. You're also gonna get to know about me personally, and you're gonna get to know about like hobbies and adventures. I'm gonna vlog it all. So let's start it off, shall we? So how did I get into the industry? So at the age of 18, I picked up a local waitressing job at Cheetah's down in Hollandale, and I was a cocktail waitress for a while, and I started realizing that one of the girls came up to me and said, the waitresses can do lap dances, and I was like, what? She's like, yeah, when it's slow, you can do lap dances and make more money. And so I said to myself, wow, I need to make more money than I'm making now. And I started doing a few lap dances. And I really started liking it because it was easy money. It was fun. I got to dance. I eventually got fired from being a cocktail waitress because apparently once you do too many lap dances, they just say, why are you cocktail waitressing? You should just be a dancer. So I started dancing in Gold Rush down in Miami. I think it was Gold Rush. And I'd moved from dance club to dance club throughout the years, and I finally ended my dancing career at Booby Trap in Pompano, which was the best club, hands down. Hands down, no matter what you guys say, Booby Trap was the best. And then I moved to Vegas, where I kind of like started going out on dates with sugar daddies and getting paid to go out on the strip. I was promoting strip clubs out there. Life was great. I was making really good money. Well, really good money turned into long nights out and panic attacks. So I said to myself, I can't do this forever. I can't. And I decided to move back to Florida and get a real job. Well, in the midst of those real jobs, I found out there's no real money. And I started falling into a deep depression because I couldn't have that freedom lifestyle that I really wanted, where I could say, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna go into work today and make $300 and go to Disney World or something the next day. And so I said, how can I make extra money? And I gained a little bit of weight, and I started looking online, plus size models. And boom, this website on Craigslist popped up, and this guy reached out to me, and it was the owner of Plumper Pass, and he said, we love women that have your body, you'll feel comfortable. And they had me come on set one day. What was my favorite scene? So I did a dungeon set where like it was like really decked out to look like sort of like a dominatrix dungeon. That was one of my favorite scenes. And then obviously the one with Milan, he was just hot, so that's why the scene was fun. That was one of my favorite scenes. So I'd have to say my least favorite scene was probably my anal scene, because the guy was hung like a horse and it was just not comfortable. But you know what? I did it because it was something I've never done on set, and I was comfortable with it, but it just wasn't, it didn't feel good. Do they respect me? Yes. Is there fake slut shaming on camera? Yes, it's part of the scene. But everyone is very respectful. You're able to shower before and after. Their hygiene is well kept. These men are very clean cut. We get tested 3 days before our set starts, so we can make sure that everything is up to par with the testing and cleanliness. And the men are very respectful. If you're not comfortable in a position, maybe they can modify it for you, and they won't do anything that you're not comfortable with. So another question I'd like to answer for you guys is it safe on set? Yes, they get our full consent in order to film. They literally film you afterwards saying, hi, my name is Vanessa London. I gave you permission to do this today. I was not under the influence of drugs. No one forced me to do this. And before you even get on set, they tell you a list of all the things that you can do. Boy, girl, girl, girl. We won't get into it here. But basically every single thing that has to do with that industry in a paper. Yes, I will do this. No, I won't do this. And so forth. They don't make you do anything that you don't want to do. This is another common question that I get from men is, how can I get into the industry? Or women, how can I get into the industry? So women, I'm going to start with you first. You really just have to, I can't give you this big spiel on how you should be this amazing woman and have the confidence and just get out there and do it. You have to ease your way into it. It's like anal. You need lube. Okay. So you get comfortable with yourself, taking a couple nudes, sending them to people. You do that on your own personal life. Think to yourself, okay, a camera's gonna be watching this time, and some like 4 people, makeup artists and all them, are just gonna be watching you do it. These people do this every single day. They are filming multiple times a day. They have seen every vagina, every penis, every body, everything. It's not going to be perfect your first time getting on set. You will be nervous. You will feel weird. But you just got to keep in your mind that these people have seen millions of women like yourself. What makes you different? That's what kind of got me through my first scene. The fact that I was walking around some random dudes in the house naked in front of 5 different people was a shocker. But not that bad for me because I was already a dancer, so it wasn't that hard for me. Having sex on camera was very different. So women, what you could do is you could reach out to, I don't recommend getting an agent right away because they take a cut of your money. I recommend trying to go solo, reach out to a couple companies in your local area, Google search adult jobs, sexy jobs. Those are both websites that you can find job offers for. And upload photos and reach out to companies. For men, I'm not a professional on this. I can just tell you what I've dealt with the talent on scene. They have to be able to keep it going. Where's my prop? With me, I had a big dragon dildo. Oh yes, I do. You gotta keep it up, and you gotta keep the stamina. You gotta be able to be comfortable with that, with people watching you, men watching you. To be able to pop on the cue, not so much cue, but get up to that point and finish. Just know that they have to keep it stamina going. They have to be able to keep it going with people watching. And if you're not comfortable, if it dies on you, you can always go in the back and fluff it up a little bit before you get back on set. And you got to get used to people with cameras being right up underneath your junk, literally sometimes right underneath it. So I get this one a lot, and it is if I got into the industry for pleasure or for money. And to be quite honest with you, if you say pleasure for your first answer, you're totally lying to yourself, because number one thing we get into the industry for is obviously money. It is the freedom we get when we make money, or the stress-free feeling, oh, I can go get groceries today, oh, I can go do this. But yes, it has its perks. So the pleasure aspect of it is what kept me going and wanting to do it, because it wasn't a miserable job that I couldn't have fun at. If I'm doing hard work, literally, why not have fun? And I am a nympho, so it worked out for me. So how did I get the name Vanessa London? I see I'm doing a lot of this with my hand. How did I get the name Vanessa London? Well, it was quite simple. So when I was dancing in Pompano Beach, and I really wanted to sound like I'm not from here, and I wanted to sound like this really hot, exotic girl, because that's what everyone in the club was doing, I started talking with a British accent, or what I thought was a British accent. And so I named myself Vanessa London and decided to go with that name first time on set. Am I open-minded to different subjects? Yes, I am. I'm fetish friendly. I'm everything friendly. I've seen and heard it all. I've been to clubs, swinger clubs. I've been to dance clubs. I've been to nightclubs. There's nothing you can do to shock me now. Like, literally nothing. Well, if you have any other questions for me as a performer, I'll gladly answer them. We can go into another segment video of this. But I just wanted to get out the basics. It's been a pleasure with you guys. Once again, I'm Vanessa London, and I hope you hit the subscribe button down below, because there's going to be more to this. Love you.